Mobile.com/Dan, PatriotMobile.com/Dan, 972 Patriot.
Dan Bongino.
Guys, I'll never forget the first time I saw somebody get results at our clinic. He was an 81-year-old man who hadn't been intimate with his wife in over 8 years. Viagra had stopped working for him, and he was desperate for help. After several treatments, he walked into my office and told me he couldn't believe the results. Needless to say, this was a very happy man. This man made me a believer in what we do. He had taken pills for years, but he had never fixed the problem. When he came to us, we fixed the problem. Our treatment does what no pill can do. And right now, we're offering a free treatment just for coming in. That's right. You can try this treatment at no cost. If you suffer from ED or Peyronie's disease, give West Coast Men's Health a call today.
With clinics in San Mateo and Sacramento, call West Coast Men's Health at 650-649-7944. That's 650-649-7944. Online at westcoastmenshealth.com.
Get up to $26,000 of ERC money for every employee you had in 2020 and 21 that qualifies. You qualify if you satisfy either one of these two tests. The easy way, your gross revenue drops a certain amount. The complex way, a full or partial closure of your business, a facts and circumstances test. You could only use the inside of your business up to 25% of capacity. Even an essential business like a food store at a 75% partial closure. Or supply chain disruptions. Or limits on the number of people you could have in an area. Or many other possible factors. Beware of companies that only consider the easy way and avoid the complex way. And also companies that fraudulently say everybody qualifies. Especially companies that have only just recently came into existence and then can disappear. We've been practicing tax law for over 30 years. Call Moskowitz LLP at 888-TAX-DEAL. That's 888-TAXAL. 888-TAX-DEAL or MoskowitzLLP.com. MOSKOWITZLLP.com.
Remax, the Michael Hatfield Remax team.
Michael, what is your take on the housing market?
Compared to the rest of the nation, the Bay Area is a unique housing market all of its own. Recent mortgage interest rate increases have given buyers a reason to pause. However, historically speaking, rates are still low, and there are methods to offset a buyer's higher interest rate in a home purchase. At this moment, the primary factor influencing home prices and home marketing vitality is the number of homes that are available for buyers to purchase. Buyers who are deliberate in making a purchase today, investment-wise, should do very well going forward.
Get help with buying or selling a home by calling the Michael Hatfield Remax Support Team at 1-800-800-5763. That's 1-800-800-5763.
Remax, the Michael Hatfield Remax team at 493-7661. Home of the real ministry of truth, the Dan Bongino Show.
Hey, thanks for the feedback on Facebook. You know, with a smile on my face. I'm glad you liked that last segment. I was, as you can tell, enjoying it. There's something about the kind of feel and the flavor of live radio that just brings something out a little different to me. You know, when you can marry kind of humor with frustration and politics and entertainment, I think we hit a nerve. I think that last segment did it. I know it's don't praise things, God rest her soul, and Jade, something will touch with my godmother. But I'm here for you, and that you liked it makes me incredibly happy. No idea, I'm still kind of recovering from it myself. All right, I got more of this coming up. For years, you heard me talk about iTarget. If you have one, I'm about to take you to the next level. Great product, firearm owner in your life. If not, new product from iTarget, something you got to get. You ever seen competitive shooters practice timing drills on the range? Imagine being able to do that at home, anytime you want, without spending a dime on ammo. That's what the all-new iTarget Cube does. The iTarget Cube is fully compatible with your existing laser rounds. You can buy one or upgrade to the 3-pack for a truly unique training experience. Compete with friends, practice clearing drills, or use random mode to test your ability to react, all while the system times every shot you take. Right now, save 10% plus free shipping with the offer code Dan. When you go to itargetpro.com, itargetpro.com. iTarget comes in most calibers from 9mm, 223, so you can train with almost any firearm. It's the easiest and most cost-effective way to train and pays for itself. That's the letter I. itargetpro.com, itargetpro.com. Use offer code Dan.
Dan Bongino.
I don't want to rush it, so I'm going to play Green Jump Pierre's response to Hunter Biden ongoing fiasco coming up next. But it's just so clear that she's searching around in her response for the pre-prepared talking point. Now, when I play it for you coming up next, we're going to play a little game here with the audience. I want you, I've been in this business a while, and I understand how it works. When you run for office, don't ever forget, if you run for office, there are two things you need to understand. The snapshot and soundbite. That's why it's difficult to eat in the campaign trail, because you don't want to be coughing like a big, chili dog dripping from your mouth. It just looks pathetic, right? So, sound bites and snapshots. That's what every single campaign is about. So, when you talk about talking points, right? Talking points are sound bites they want out there. Sound bites. The sound bite they wanted out there was the talking point. You're going to see when she's asked about Hunter Biden, Corinne Jean-Pierre. By the way, anyone changing their vote? Mike? Jim? Changing your vote? No? The same? Anyone in the audience? Okay, good. Still the worst press secretary. There's no one on the podcast that's changed it either. You'll see she forgets the talking point. And then slowly towards the end it hits her. See if you can pick it out. I'll play it for you coming up next. And watch the word salad in the beginning. Sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, with scandals like this, it's just better off to take a bath. It's a business term. You got a bad filing, you just get all the bad information out at one time and move on. The Biden team just refuses to do it. We'll be right back.
Remember to eat your fruits and vegetables. We all remember these words from our childhood. But how does anyone have time to buy, store, prepare, and eat enough healthy fruits and vegetables in our busy lives? Balance of Nature keeps it simple. Our produce is powdered after an advanced vacuum-cooled process, which stabilizes the maximum nutrient content. The produce is then mixed into a scientifically researched blend, designed with your body in mind. Once these blends are encapsulated, they're packaged and sent right to your door, so you can get all the benefits of a colorful variety of fruits and vegetables every day. Experience the Balance of Nature difference for yourself. Go to balanceofnature.com or call 1-800-2468-751. And don't forget, get 35% off your first order as a preferred customer by using discount code KSFO.
You heard of Sherrod with your home sold guaranteed realty at TradeMyHome.com? Well, the latest real estate stats are in. Drum roll, please. Sherrod with your home sold guaranteed realty at TradeMyHome.com are very proud of the fact that the latest stats show that Sherrod gets his sellers on average 4.32% more than their original listing price. That's over $52,000 more that Sherrod is getting for his sellers. Sherrod is so confident in his system to find the right buyer that he will guarantee to sell your home or he will buy it. Sherrod and his team also sell homes 4 times faster than the average agent. So if you need to sell your home, make the right choice and call Sherrod today at 408-740-7400. That's 408-740-7400. Or visit TradeMyHome.com. That's TradeMyHome.com and get your home sold guaranteed.
Talk Radio 560 KSFO San Francisco, a Cumulus station. It's easy to listen when you're at home. Just tell Alexa or Google to play KSFO.
Another shooting. I'm Paul Stevens, Fox News. Multiple people are dead following a shooting at a Walmart in Chesapeake, Virginia Tuesday night.
police spokesperson says there are multiple fatalities and injuries. We don't have an exact number yet, but police say there are less than 10 people dead. Police say they believe there was one shooter who is also dead. Officers say they believe that the shooting was stopped by the time they arrived. A family reunification site for immediate family members has been set up at the Chesapeake Conference Center.
Fox's Marianne Rafferty, a police spokesperson, saying less than 10 people are dead right now, despite not revealing the exact number. The U.S. Supreme Court clearing the way Tuesday for the handover of former President Trump's tax returns to a congressional committee after a 3-year legal fight. The Democratic-controlled House Ways and Means Committee asking for 6 years of tax returns for Mr. Trump and some of his businesses from 2015 to 2020. Investigators are still looking for answers in connection with the murder of 4 Idaho college students.
Police have not announced any suspects or major leads. Our Fox News crew on the ground in Idaho reports police took 2 boxes out of the home today, but otherwise there was little activity at the crime scene. Police temporarily expanded the crime scene tape to include a wooded hillside behind the house. FBI agents and Idaho State Police officers were seen trying to peer through the 3rd-story windows where a pair of pink boots sit that Madison Mogan was pictured in. One possibility investigators were determining if the killer could have watched the students through those windows.
Fox's Matt Finn. President Biden announcing Tuesday he's extending a pause on federal student loan payments while the White House fights a legal battle to save his plan to cancel parts of that debt. The moratorium was slated to expire on January 1st. America's listening to Fox News.
Stay on top of the latest forecast with America's Weather Team in the palm of your hand.
Here's the latest from America's Weather Center.
It's Fox weather updates throughout your busy day, every day.
5 inches of rain by tomorrow.
Temperatures being 30 degrees above average.
Put the power of over 100 meteorologists and the worldwide resources of Fox in your hands with the Fox Weather Podcast. Precise, personal, powerful. Subscribe and listen now at foxnewspodcast.com. Connect to Fox News Audio on the Fox News app. Listen to hear your favorite hosts like Brian Kilmeade, Jimmy Thalen, and Guy Benson standing up for what's right, live and via podcast. Just click listen, then swipe right and hear the latest news updates on your time. And scroll down to hear the latest podcast from Fox News. And it's even easier to listen in the car with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Get programming alerts and notifications. Fox News Audio is on the Fox News app. The voices America trusts. Download it now.
More people are buying health insurance through the Affordable Care Act's marketplace.
The Biden administration says nearly 3,400,000 people have signed up for coverage through the healthcare.gov website. That's 17% higher than this time last year. HHS Secretary Javier Becerra says when you have a good product, people will buy it. But critics contend the boost in enrollment is driven largely by generous subsidies included in the $1.9 trillion coronavirus relief package. Keeps monthly premium payments at or near zero for most people who sign up. The subsidies are to continue for another 3 years. Jack Callahan, Fox News.
2 blasts going off Wednesday near bus stops in Jerusalem, killing 1 person and injuring at least 14 others in what Israeli police said were suspected attacks by Palestinians. There's been an uptick in recent weeks in attacks by Palestinians. Preparation for a Thanksgiving Day tradition underway in New York City.
Millions of people will be lining the 2.5-mile route down the streets of Manhattan to get a look at the balloons, bands, and performers in this year's Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade tomorrow. This is the 96th year for the parade and will feature appearances by Paula Abdul, Dionne Warwick, the cast of Funny Girl, The Rockettes, and Mariah Carey. The giant balloons are always a crowd pleaser, and this year's lineup includes returning favorites astronaut Snoopy, Chase from Paw Patrol, SpongeBob SquarePants, as well as the newest one, Bluey, from the hit kids TV series. In New York City, Tanya J. Powers, Fox News.
The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade beginning Thursday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Concern is growing over a possible national freight rail strike next month after a major union rejected a deal this week over concerns about schedules and sick pay. I'm Paul Stevens, and this is Fox News.
Attorney Michael Carter party, 8124 West 3rd Street, Los Angeles, California, is responsible for this ad.
Attention victims of LDS Mormon Church sexual abuse. If you were sexually abused as a child by a member of the LDS Mormon clergy, listen closely, as you may be entitled to substantial financial compensation. Even if it happened decades ago, it does not matter. New laws in California have been put in place to create a way for victims of child sexual abuse to finally get justice and closure. If you suffered abuses from any LDS church clergy member, including those who knew about the abuse but failed to stop it, call our law firm's 100% confidential Mormon Abuse Helpline at 800-589-1598. No matter how long ago the abuse happened, our attorneys may be able to get you justice, closure, and a very meaningful financial settlement. But hurry, there is a time deadline to file a case, so call 800-589-1598 right now to learn if you are eligible to seek justice and significant financial compensation while your case is held completely confidential. Call 800-589-1598. That's 800-589-1598. 800-589-1598.
Talk about everything from politics to social issues and news of the day. Whether you're up late or just starting your day, welcome to the show. For Gary McNamara and Eric Harley, Chris Crock, this is Red Eye Radio.
Across America, it's Red Eye Radio. I'm Chris Crock in for Gary McNamara and Eric Harley. This is unbelievable because I continue to be able to absorb information and facts that are coming out about the acts of terrorism committed in Colorado Springs, Colorado at the gay nightclub. And we're learning tonight that first of all, there is some real acts of journalism happening tonight. And this one coming from the Denver Gazette. And the Denver Gazette is reporting tonight that a couple different things. The Denver Gazette reports that the terrorist accused shooter, was the target of online bullying, showed signs of fascination with gay culture. And guess what else? We also see that he created a video when he was young, in 2012, 10 years ago. He's still young, he's 22 now. He created a video called, let's see here, it says Asian homosexual gets molested, 45-second video displayed, and it was the only video on there. It was some kind of an animated type of thing that he posted as a user name as backward. And so you have that, and you have filings today from the New York Times and the Denver Gazette also reporting that he has filed and said to his attorney that he wants to be called non-binary, that he's non-binary, he wants to be called MX, not Mr. or Ms., and that he wants to be called they, them. And so now it turns to, does he have a spurned lover there? Is he actually gay? We don't know. But now the left has turned on its own head. And then we have this too. More new reports that I'm combing through. And we have NBC from Breitbart tonight, NBC's Collins. Reporter Ben Collins says the right is targeting transgender people to blame for the Colorado shooting. And he says Republican politicians and the internet's far-right machine are targeting transgender people, resulting in the shooting at Club Q in Colorado Springs. Doctors under threat from a far-right activist for Friday's trans care claim. He says GOP senator targets TikTok influencer with an anti-transgender taunt. I'm wondering, he said, what could I have done differently? Seriously, as reporters, what could we do different? Because there are 5 dead people in a strip mall. That was the only place they felt safe as gay or trans people in the town of Colorado Springs. I'm trying to thread this needle. I'm trying to say this is happening. This targeted stuff has real life impact. I'm going to fail, by the way. I know you freak out. Because it's happening. Because I wake up and I see the 5 dead bodies. I think that we have to have a come to Jesus moment here. As reporters, we are more afraid of being on Breitbart for saying that trans people deserve to be alive, or are we more afraid of the dead people? Because I'm more afraid of the dead people. I don't want to wake up on a Sunday and see all that headlines come to me. And then we have the GLAAD, Gay Lesbian American Defense, I believe is what their alliance defense, and they're saying
that DeSantis and Boebert, congressman from Colorado who was just elected, re-elected, are to blame for Colorado LGBTQ nightclub attacks. The motive turns out to be hate. There's culture. Glad CEO Sarah Kate Ellis said politicians like Ron DeSantis and Lauren Boebert have to stop spreading lies. These lies they're spreading and they're causing pain and death and murder against our community in addition to insufficient gun safety in this country. Couple that all together and you have what happened on Saturday night. She also stated that whether or not the motive is turns out to be hate, still an environment and a culture that we're living in that politicians are leading. He said the increase in anti-LGBTQ hate crime is driven by two things.